Let's take a quick example of maybe a soccer player. They're in their senior year of high school. They're a star soccer player. They want to get recruited to college. They play so well this one game, and their dad is there, really proud of them, takes statistics the whole time. They're ready to leave, the field, and the son's like, "I'll drive so you can read to me the statistics of the game." And so they're on the road, and out of nowhere, a car hits their car, and the dad immediately gets rushed to the hospital, is in critical condition, and goes into surgery. The son is also in critical condition, is getting prepped for surgery. This is hard, right? This is a hard story. When the son is getting prepped for surgery, the surgeon walks in and says, "I can't operate, it's my son." But the dad is in critical condition and is already in surgery, and the son is getting prepped for surgery. The surgeon comes in and says, "I can't operate, it's my son." So who could the surgeon be? And for many of you, you might be thinking, "I don't know." For some of you, you might say it's the mom, of course. And I want to challenge us to think of it could be the other dad, or a parent who's trans, or maybe you come from a community where you have people who you call auntie or mom who aren't blood, but they care deeply about you. And so they could feel like that was a conflict of interest. I bring up that example because sometimes we've been socialized to believe who could be the surgeon, just like we might be socialized to believe who could be the lawyer or the principal. So let's be really honest with ourselves about who we thought the surgeon could be, and know that this is not about you being good or bad, but it's really about you pausing to say, maybe there's some limits on what I've thought. Maybe I have some assumptions about who people are. And as we think about even, the soccer example and the surgeon, I want you to think about a moment you've been in a car before. I trust that most of you have ridden in a car, and maybe your parents are driving, or a guardian, or a friend, or maybe you're driving and somebody cuts you off. And you might get frustrated, or you might see whoever's driving get frustrated. And then out of nowhere, you have some space to calm down and change lanes, and there's a light ahead. And as you approach the light turns red, and you pause. And the person in the car that pulls up next to you is the person who cut you off. You have a choice. Do you look? Do you not look? And when you look, because most of you are going to look, who's driving the car? And you may have different answers, but the reason I bring this example up is because we've been taught who drives well and who doesn't. We have these messages in us, and I want us to just become aware that that's how quickly bias shows up.